I returned her smile and redirected my attention to the panel. There I could see a sphere on the beach, very close to a group of men who didn't seem to notice it. This sphere was removing sand samples from a spot about 10 meters from the group. By telepathy, I asked Thao why these people were unable to see the machine. "It's night," she answered. "Night? But how is it that we can see things so clearly?" "Special cameras, Michelle, something like your infrareds." Now I better understood why the images received were less luminous than on our preceding stops. However, the close-ups were excellent. Just then, on the panel, we had a shot of a face apparently that of a female. It was really horrible. The poor creature had an enormous gash where her left eye should have been. Her mouth was positioned to the right of her face and appeared as a tiny little opening in the middle of her jaw, around which were lips that seemed fused together. On the top of her head, a single tuft of hair hung pitifully. We could now see her breasts, and very pretty they would have been, if one of them hadn't had a purulent wound on the side. "With breasts like that she must be young?" I asked. "The computer puts the age at 19 years. Radiation?" "Of course." Other people appeared, some of whom were perfectly normal looking. There were males among them, with an athletic build, who looked to be in their 20s. "You know. What is the age of the oldest?" "Do at present, we have no record of anyone older than 38 years. And a year on this planet is 295 days of 27 hours. Now, if you look at the screen, you can see a close-up of the genital area of that handsome and athletic young man. As you will note, the genitals are totally atrophied. We've already worked out, from previous expeditions, that there are very few men actually capable of procreation, and yet, there are great numbers of children. It's the survival instinct of all races to reproduce as soon as possible. Thus, the obvious solution would be that the males capable of reproduction are studs. This man must be one of them, I think. Indeed, the camera was showing a man of about 30 years perhaps, possessing physical attributes certainly capable of producing offspring. We were also able to see many children coming and going around small fires on which food was cooking. The men and women seated around the fireplaces were taking cooked pieces and sharing them with the children. The fires seemed like wood fires, but I couldn't be sure. They were fueled by something shaped rather like stones.